Last time on Magical Miss. The Spellbound 6 plus 15 more go to Gardenia for spring break, where we knock things off pretty hard with Gayle and Romi checking out the sauna. The two finally talk about what happened at the Christmas party, and the two kiss. And then Romi passes out from overheating and lays out on the beach for 4 hours. Lily and Tyrone go surfing, and Lily finally confesses her feelings for him, and they also kiss. A lot. Gabby has a huge itinerary of things for spring break, including Romi's robotics fair, a mean game of volleyball, hitting up the pier, and finally, the sock game. It's only day 1, and it's full of possibilities. Welcome to Magical Miss.
That's how we do. This robotics fair is going to be very refined, I'm sure.
Roll for Romi's sunburn.
Yeah, go for it.
God, what do you want me to roll?
Luck check.
Oh, God.
Just straight luck check.
Oh,
4.
God, because of yesterday's
Yeah.
spending out in the sun.
4.
4.
You become lobster. Not it's like you are borderline, it hurts to move, very pink. You could have been a full crispy little guy, but the kids run you around so rampant that whatever sunscreen you had put on during the day completely sweats off by the end of it.
Do you want me to illusion your face to not look as red? Because I feel like makeup is going to inflame your skin more.
Well, no, we should.
It's fine. It's just...
We should use poultices to reduce the pain that she feels.
Okay, but then
Gayle, I
she'll...
don't want you to get your weird, gunky plants on me.
Okay, look, just
I have a lot
because
to
they
do
don't
today.
smell good doesn't mean they won't fix it.
Oh, your nose is peeling really bad.
It'll be fine. And she tries to wipe away the little bit.
Stop.
Okay.
As the princess of the sun, I say I'm gonna just get you some aloe vera and you're just gonna basically take a bath, okay? In it.
A cold bath.
Well, not like an actual bath, but I'm just gonna
In,
slather
like-
you in it.
Jello, essentially.
Like a gel.
Okay, how is that any worse than me?
It's
I don't know, Gayle, you were probably going to chew up the leaves and then spit them on me or something.
I would use a pestle and mortar. My teeth aren't any good at mashing.
No, but they're nice teeth.
Thanks.
As far as teeth go, I guess. I don't know.
Never mind that. Look, I have the pestle and mortar ready. What are you looking at me? Okay,
I'm not looking at
Fine.
you. Go look at other stuff.
fine. Gayle walks away.
I lean over to Romi and I ask her, so why are you like this?
Well, Lily, it all started when I was born. But exactly what do you mean by that?
I mean, this is actually her holding up her red troll drink, me holding up my Dr. Pepper. It's 9 o'clock in the morning. And I'm like,
We're all in the kitchen. People are half waking up, and the fairy Alfea boys are due to come in like an hour.
yeah, so
Oh boy.
Romi, you're always awkward and spluttering and stuff, but you're even more so.
Lily, for the vote of confidence.
I'm just saying, by my observations, did you and Gayle have an thing?
She looks around, grabs Lily, and runs to the nearest side room.
Careful, I'm just gonna spill my retro.
Closes the door and is like, Can you keep a secret?
Yeah.
We kissed last night in the sauna and I don't know what to do about it. No, Lily. I don't know what to do because it was nice and it was cool and it was great. But then I went and I talked to Ivan about Merlin because, they just broke up and it's one of those that I'm like, is Gayle just kissing me because she wants somebody to kiss and she's upset that she and Merlin aren't together right now. And so I was just available and I guess she enjoys kissing me, which is fine and good. She's the only person I've kissed, so I don't know if I'm good at it or anything. I need to be good at it because that's just something that you need to be good at. But then I talked, and like Merlin is working on his thing, and Merlin's probably gonna figure it out with all of his artifacts and all that weird stuff, and then he's gonna get Gayle back, and then he's gonna ask you to want Gayle back, and then how am I supposed to compete with fucking Merlin? I can't compete with Merlin, and Gayle's so out of my league that I don't even know why she even deigns to fall down this far, and it's just, I don't know what to do, Lily.
I take her face and I squish it, and I'm like, ew, did she kiss back? Who started the kiss? Let's start from there.
It was kind of a mutual thing.
Oh, so she was also into it. That's good. Oh,
she told me she wanted to kiss me again, but I don't know what that means.
Wait, she said that she wanted to kiss you again?
She kissed me on Christmas, but I don't know if that was just, I mean, that was just to get back at Sephi. That was like a powerful girl moment. That was powerful. And of course, Gayle's beautiful. She's great at kissing. She's great at a lot of things, even her weird medicine mint stuff. But it's like, I can't lose at something like this. And I know I'm gonna. I've kind of, you know, there's, we go to school with a bunch of hot people. It's impossible to not find someone hot at the schools that we go to and the neighboring schools that we go to. People are just hot, okay? And I know that they're not going to want me, and so I just don't do it so then I don't lose. And now Gayle's kissing me, and that's like, what if there's a chance? And then there's not going to be, and it's gonna...
Rami.
It's gonna suck to lose.
Rami.
You know?
Rami, I'm gonna tell you flat out. Gayle's not gonna take Merlin back. He chose...
know that!
He chose his studies over her, okay? And he's also, frankly, just weenie. He was never present when we were dicking around doing our own thing. It was us.
Totally.
It was you. You were also with Gayle all the time when all this was happening. Okay, listen.
Lily.
Okay, but listen to me. You say this is your chance. So what do you do with chances? You grab it by the throat and never let go. So...
I mean, I don't know if she's into weird shit. I can't do that.
It's always sexy to ask anyways, so...
Hey guys, we're having a lot of fun here, but consent is key.
Consent is sexy.
Welcome to our PSA.
Anyways, Rami, I know how much of a cringe fail you think you are. And...
I mean, I'm okay, I guess.
No, but you're great though. You're great, and Gayle finds it fucking adorable. I've seen the looks that she's like giving you, or at least when you like walk by and you're like doing your little thing or whatever, and Gayle just like, she's just a little smile just curls her face every now and then, and it's really cute. She likes you, dude. And
Romi is like beet red beneath her sunburn, and she's like, I mean, who knows? Maybe she was just enjoying her day and smiling at something else. Maybe it had nothing to do with it. Correlation does not always equal causation, Lily.
Right. You said that it was a mutual kiss. Like, you didn't go straight for it by yourself, so that means there is a reciprocating factor here. Therefore, Gayle has at least an inkling of interest towards you, but she also said that she wanted to kiss you back after the whole Christmas thing. Romi.
Lily.
You are overanalyzing. And you're being...
That's what I know!
You're overanalyzing and you're being stupid. Just go... I am terrible at giving advice, but listen, I'm so excited. Yes.
I don't know, what if it's just a spring break thing?
I don't think
What if we get back to Alfea and then it's like it never happened?
And then what? Gayle gets swept away by who? Merlin again?
I don't know. Donaldo. Look at how hot Donaldo is. And
That is not
Hawthorne,
Gayle's type.
If Hawthorne finds out that I kissed Gayle before him, he's going to eviscerate me.
Hawthorne.
He's gonna send some kind of ancient monster or something, or like banish me to the dark side of Promethea.
Hawthorne doesn't have the balls for that. What do you mean? He's
Nobody's sister
He's
does.
allergic to public speaking. We don't even fucking talk to Moosham, so I don't know. Anyways.
I don't know. Maybe they're like close siblings. I don't know. I don't have siblings.
Oh my god, listen, Mommy! Just
Lily.
keep on pursuing this and see, because if you just leave it point blank, then it is just going to be a spring break thing. So keep on pursuing this, and if it does proceed out of the spring break, then we're good.
I can't even really focus on this right now. I've got kids to help.
You literally have nothing to lose. This is spring break. Mommy,
Together.
we're
Lily,
out.
I make the vibes weird, then our whole apartment's gonna be weird. And it's not like Iris and Dawn and Gabby will deal with me welding at 3 a.m.
It'll be fine.
I'd have to live in the living room. I'd have to live in the garage. I'd have to bring all my clothes down to the garage and then
Rami.
shower in the car wash.
Rami.
No, that could work.
Rami.
I could do that.
No,
if I just bring
Rami.
soap.
Rami, it's
Maybe I
fine.
could use this to use for that.
Rami, it's fine. Okay, listen. If you don't tell her, then I will.
At that time, there is a nice little at your door. Mommy, are you in there? I have the aloe. Is it okay if I come in?
I look at Rami.
She opens the door of the the kitchen of the pantry door.
Pantry.
We're in the pantry.
Like I said, there is no privacy except for maybe bathrooms, the pantry, and you'd have to actually leave this place.
I look at Rami, and then I look at Dawn, and I look at Rami again. I'm like,
No, you can't. You can't do that. You can't do that to me, Lily. You can't do it.
okay.
Mommy, it's gonna
Because if Dawn knows, then everyone knows.
happen.
Dawn, you can come in and rub stuff on me. That's totally fine.
I'm just saying.
I can get you back.
It's fine. And Robbie sticks her arm out the door. It's like, we are so good, and our conversation is so done, and I have homework to do.
Okay, so if you want, I can help you put the aloe on while you do your homework. What homework do you have? It's spring break.
It's an extracurricular.
Just some thinking
okay.
stuff.
That's fun. Okay, well, do you want to come out of the pantry? Gabby is going to want to start breakfast soon.
Yeah, that's totally.
Oh, can you also grab the flour from the top shelf, Tabby?
Oh,
look at Dawn?
that's a big ass bag.
I look back
know,
up there,
right?
like, and I start climbing the shelves.
Rami, careful! No, those shelves are those shelves stable?
Are they?
Roll a physical check.
Oh God! Our security deposit is not coming back here. Oh God!
4.
I get sprayed with flour for sure. Rami, I'm pretty sure Rami's like halfway up the shelves. I'm like, wait a minute, those shelves don't look sturdy. Did you see her like?
Describe your downfall, please.
Rami climbs the shelves, and they're bowing kind of a lot. She grabs the flour just as she like loses her balance, so she brings the flour with her. But now there's just flour all over the pantry.
It absolutely gets
Flat
me.
on her ass.
Yep.
Flour all over. And she's just laying there like, this is how I die. I'm gonna die on spring break, guys.
Yeah, probably.
I can't.
Maybe you're just all of bad luck out before the big day.
Yeah, just shake it all out like this, and I like shake, and then the flour goes straight onto Rami. We have magic.
This is helping the sunburn.
We have magic. You could have just magicked the flour down.
You would too.
You could have just magicked. I'm gonna go shower.
Do you know what you look like right now, Rami? If we just like throw you a little bit of like egg and then breadcrumbs, we can make a very nice chicken tender out of you.
Robbie's like trying really hard to contain her giggles because that is kind of funny. She's like,
we should take you to the outside shower.
yeah, you know what? I'm really close with the ants out there. We're real good buds.
Oh, if you go back in the sun, then you can do a double fry.
Yeah. Ooh, that would be good.
Baked and breaded for your enjoyment.
Yay.
Yay.
I look at Romi and I say to her, and I whisper to her, you gotta just go for Gayle. Just ask her about it at least. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Do it or I will. Do it or I will.
Liam,
Dangerous work.
what if Gayle's not the only person that I have been interested in? You know, there's lots of people that I think are great. And Gayle's just one of them. And she's one of the most unattainable ones. And now I'm a breaded piece of chicken.
I think Gayle's gonna get a crack out of this one, though.
No. Lily. I'm going to shower.
Okay.
And it's going to be fine. And I have to focus on the kids today.
Mm-hmm.
It's about the kids.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing else is gonna get
Not
in
about
your
me.
way.
Oh, it's about the kids.
It's about the kids.
It's about the kids.
Dawn didn't hear any of the Gales type situation in regards to you liking her, by the way. I will give you that.
Okay.
Just because she kind of should have been there. But Dawn helps you out the door so you don't have to touch anything. And she goes and runs and gets you towels so you can dry yourself off after the outdoor shower.
Fantastic.
You get the very barest hint of Gabby as she goes into the pantry. She's like, what the like before your head goes underwater.
It was a faulty shelf, and I run to another bathroom.
Lily,
It was a faulty
get your ass back in here. No. Get,
didn't do anything.
no.
Romi was the one that climbed on the shelf. I was standing on the ground. I was feet planted on the ground. Romi climbed the shelf, and I said, "Don't climb the shelf. That looks rickety." And she did that. I didn't do that. I'm just a victim.
Roll thwart peril.
Can I help her?
No.
Can I help her? Okay.
No, not at all.
No,
Not now.
it's a 9.
No one can help.
A 9.
Okay. You.
I will give you either you will be caught by Gabby or you will be caught by someone else.
Oh.
I don't want to be. No, Gabby's gonna throttle me. She's gonna murder me before spring break even ends. I'm gonna get caught by someone else.
We're gonna die on spring
We're gonna die.
You're like,
Gabby
no,
will
thank
kill
you.
herself.
No thanks.
You're
Not
like,
that
no,
the one that
thank you.
she's the one that actually booked the Airbnb, and for sure the cleaning and deposit is not going to come back.
Yeah,
It's like the flour is in every single grain of the floorboards. You round the corner at like top breakneck speed to get away, and you crash headlong into Sophia.
Oh,
You guys both tumble to the ground. Her like little shower caddy goes sprawling all over the floor, and
Not
like
the
a
shower
whole like glass bottle of perfume shatters.
Oh.
Oh my god.
sorry. Oh,
Do you know how much that cost, Lily? That was an exclusive designer brand that was only 10 made in the whole world.
actually,
Running around her.
wait a minute. Hang on. The
Get
perfume is
fucking-
the perfume is liquid, right?
Yes.
What's the perfect person?
Can I just scoop it up into like a little floaty ball, and I'm like just find a vessel for it so I can just put it in there? Can I do that?
You can try.
Hell yeah! Mystical +1. Fuck yeah! That's a 10.
What vesicle do you put her exclusive, only 10 in the world owned perfume into?
Well, I kind of pulled it into glob mode, so it's just a floating ball of perfume. And I look at her and I say, "Do you have any bottles?"
No.
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 Oh, did someone need a spare bottle?
Gayle! Actually, that's perfect. Something to fit this size of volume. And I just hold out the glob of perfume over my hand.
Oh my god, is that perfume?
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, sure, I've got a bottle.
Okay, cool. I take whatever Gayle's bottle is and I just put it in there. Sorry.
Thanks.
I say covered in flour.
Did any flour get into it?
And Gabby kind of is like standing a few steps back. Sophia. Hey, Lily, let's go back to the kitchen.
I
You
was
go back to the kitchen.
gonna go
Pick up the food,
shower. I was gonna go shower.
No, you're not.
Yeah. What?
No, you're not.
What? Do you want me to
You're
sneeze?
already
And
covered in flour.
do you want me to sneeze and then more flour gets on the floor?
You're cleaning up the flour.
Romi literally started.
We have to be at the robotics competition at 11:30, so Rami can set up. Robotics is at 12, and we have to have breakfast made and ready to go before then. So we are on a tight schedule. So you should have already showered. So to just shower now and then clean the flour, and then you'd have to shower again. And how long was you behind to eat and then get into the car and then go?
I don't eat breakfast anyways. And I just hold up
Arguing
my
will just slow
ritual
us down.
drink.
Will just slow us down more. Come on. Let her go to the shower. We'll get someone else to clean this up. Rami can't do it.
Can we just magic some brooms to do
be
it?
there first.
Can we just enchant some brooms to clean up for us?
We try not to use magic while on Earth.
Why? You literally go to Earth to get your Believix.
And do we even have a handle on Charmix? No. So, as first years, we are discouraged from using magic, and second years. I think only it's maybe Sophia or Kalila, but and Sophia's like, I'm working on it. Thank you. I'm trying to get my third year level first. Anyways, the shower is going to be occupied and by me as Sophia gathers up the stuff that has been fallen on the floor, and the other showers are already occupied. So you'll just have to wait your turn like the schedule says. And she points to it on the wall. There's a shower schedule.
There's a shower
There's a shower.
schedule?
Excuse me, there's
up.
20. I'm sorry, hold on. How many people are here? How many people are here?
Gabby
There
should
are-
have booked someplace with 5 bathrooms. She
With-
knew that
with
there's
a shower
21
for
people
all.
coming. Why isn't there like an X amount of bathroom?
There is, and they're being used.
Fine, I'll just go into
Fair
the
enough.
ocean. I just turn around.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Sounds fun.
Yep.
Lily and Rami are showering. Gayle, what are you doing?
Perfect. Oh, Gayle is going to help out with breakfast. You know, she's a little lost right now, and it's like, well, I mean, you know, just getting some stuff done. Cooking's basically alchemy. You know,
Too hard.
all
Right?
that fun stuff.
You head into the kitchen, and Gabby is frazzled because the pancakes that she had planned on making kind of need flour. So she is trying to scrounge up other things that are currently in the pantry to make anything for a whole family of 21. And she is very pink-faced, putting any other ingredients that are out on onto the table.
Oh, hey, Gabby.
Gayle, how open are you to just running down to the grocery store and getting flour?
I don't run that fast.
Right. Are you as good driving down to the grocery store and getting 5 pounds of flour for me?
Yeah, but okay. We have
'Cause
other
otherwise we
food
only
here.
have eggs. We have eggs and bacon.
We have potatoes. Could make a hash.
Toes.
We just take them. We just take the potatoes we're gonna use
The
for mashed potatoes tomorrow
are
night.
meant for the soup.
Yes.
Everything in this pantry and the fridge have already been accounted for every single meal. If we take from something else,
Okay.
we have to buy more food.
Well, something happened. We changed the schedule.
Roll to convince someone.
All right.
You can't change the schedule.
We can afford takeout. We are royal people.
Nice.
We can afford.
royal.
We can fucking afford Uber Eats. Goddamn.
That's the fantasy, is that we can afford Uber Eats.
Are there any advantages?
No, I don't think
Thanks,
I've
random.
seen any. There we go.
There's 2 advantages out
You
there.
shall receive.
Okay, perfect. Rerolling that one. That'll be a 10.
Oh, beautiful.
Fabulous.
Sounds good. Gabby is just like soaping Finks and Frazzle's like, fine, okay, we'll just have to grind more potatoes or something for potato soup for tomorrow. But like, that's fine. We'll just make a dinner hash. Sure. Okay, cool. I'll get cheese.
Yeah.
And she starts just putting everything up on the counter and just like putting the everything
Oh, we'll
around.
just grab some onions as well. What those will be good. And bit of that ground beef.
Gayle, Tyrone
What?
doesn't like onions. It is on the list. There are no onions allowed.
That's right.
Okay, we'll fry them in a separate pan. We can add them. Okay, wait, is there only one stove here?
There should be an outdoor kitchen, like a grill.
Burners, and there's a grill
Yeah, there's gotta be a
outside
grill.
if we need it.
Fire pit.
This is where
Oh,
Gale's
gosh.
stupid Indiana Jones cooking kit comes out. Park it
Gosh,
outside.
well, I guess the only thing we can do is set up a few extra burners. Luckily, I have just the thing.
God damn.
Is it your alchemy set?
Huh?
Is it your alchemy set?
No, it's an all-purpose survival kit, which can be used as an alchemy set. Multi-purpose, Gabby. Multi-purpose.
And through the doors bursts in 5 figures, Christian in the lead, as the Alfea boys
Oh, no.
do arrive for the early breakfast morning. What's up?
Oh,
So
no.
good to be here, you guys. Perhaps
Yo,
we're gonna
guys.
go late. What's up, Gayle? Hey, Gabby. I thought
Hey,
breakfast was supposed to be ready by now.
Oh, no, I need you guys to start peeling onions.
You mean
And
potatoes?
Potato.
Oh, we're
Potatoes.
cooking them. We're cooking
Boil them,
onions.
mash
Gayle,
them,
like.
stick them in a stew.
Yeah,
Stick 'em
stick
in a
them in a
stew.
stew.
Peter puts down, everyone puts down his bag. Peter's little chipmunk kind of like scribbling up to his head. Zephyr, who is another male fairy you haven't talked to too much, he has like half black hair, half white hair, pinned
Ooh, nice.
straight, looking very dour, I want to say the word is. Just like very much just like low on life type vibes.
Yep, we're gonna
And
make up.
Peter slaps him on the back, like, all right, Zephyr, let's put your hands to good use.
Alright, but we're just gonna make a
and
classic
Zephyr's like,
hash.
I'd rather not. And no. You can't get out of this. This is spring break. We do everything together. So let's go. And Peter and Christian and Zephyr very reluctantly on Zephyr's part start peeling potatoes. I think hold on. I'm trying to remember everyone's names accurately. Ronnie and Canru both start like chopping onions, frying the bacon, cracking eggs and mixing them in a bowl. They start like helping out with all the other items. Gabby's like, okay, it's fine. This is fine. I'm gonna go set the table. And she just starts sitting out the different silverware, the glasses, the drinks, orange juice, milk, apple juice, like everything. It is a massive spread of food.
Great. Gayle makes coffee.
Delightful.
Because you know what everyone needs in a nice morning is coffee.
Canru kind of leans over and he's like, can you make iced coffee?
Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah, sure.
French
What kind of
press.
what roast do you like?
Typically the dark roast, and Karu just leans over, takes the glass that is hot, and you see the steam kind of just like evaporate into a cool mist as he brings it closer to him and takes a good sip.
Okay, that's
Just like
actually
ice cubes.
that's kind of cool.
That's kind of
Oh,
fun.
He is an ice fairy.
Ooh, okay,
Oh,
interesting.
jeez.
Interesting. Okay.
Do you think that I could learn that little trick?
Not unless your element is ice and or you are desiring to branch out. But certainly you could. If you want to learn just for a simple trick as this, then ice cubes will do you the trick. But it does help.
That's pretty fair. Oh, we don't talk much. Gayle,
Very good to meet you.
nice to meet you as well.
I've heard that I've heard you mention from Hawthorne a couple times. Is
Oh,
it true
yeah.
that both of you on library duty?
Yeah, we messed up the library a little bit. But now we're working on the the Times. You know, the student newspaper.
Oh, that's you. It's very nice. I do enjoy the reading. But I
Yeah,
was wondering, are you gonna do any covering on and he lists some very obscure what was it? He lists Callisto as an ice planet and the current population of ice creatures that are there that have been having some diminished ice caps due to too much irregularities in weather.
I'd love to,
Or
but
are you doing more local?
we're working local and some major events. The problem is a lack of manpower, really.
That is a shame.
I mean, if you'd like, I could see. If you'd like, I mean, would you like to try joining up? Possibly writing an article.
But
Just on something that interests you.
roll to convince someone.
Yeah, sure. 7.
Maybe as a freelancer once in a while, but I have a few other things that I do often try to put my hands on. Makes me a little busy.
Oh, yeah, of course. But if you have any leads, just send them my or Hawthorne's way.
And what was it? Hawthorne enters in last. He is bringing in the rest of the luggage that was left out there. There are multiple beach games that he has been bringing in throughout this conversation. You see multiple volleyballs. You see some the hacky sack type game. You see frisbees. You see the thing that you can put in for ultimate frisbee, like that whole goalpost.
Yeah.
And he just puts that final goalpost down. Christian, you found one too many things, and you guys all abandoned me to take everything inside. Canro was like, oh, the poor child. He's been overworked and overheated. Here. And he sprinkles his fingers, and a crown of ice, almost like an ice pack, appears around his head. Canru, if you guys, what he does work on is ice sculptures.
Oh.
This is hot. This is hot.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Okay, forget us. We need to talk about him for the next 2 hours.
Yeah, this
Gayle,
is the Canru
This is the Canru episode. We gotta interview him immediately.
And you guys didn't talk to any of the Alfea Fairies for a very long time.
We've been working on it.
Busy.
This is your time. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, no, that's why we're like, well, let's invite all of them. Fuck it. Christian's insane. Let's get him in
Christian's
here.
insane. That's right.
Fucking wild, man.
Doesn't even like beheading. But you know what? Honestly,
maybe you'll find someone who does. Well, Ross kind of likes beheading, but you guys are talking about the
find
guillotine.
yourself
He
a
likes the
man.
mechanics around it, not necessarily the actual act of it.
Close enough.
That's what happened. But
As long as he knows the business.
The remaining of breakfast goes off pretty easily as your egg hash, bits of bacon. You have all the juices that are laid out, and everyone, for the most part, comes around to the table at one point, showered and ready for the day. And it's about 10:15. Gabby's a little on edge about the fact that you need 10:30, and it's a little on edge about the fact we need to get eaten, put these away, and get going at a decent timeline. But everyone settles in for breakfast. Is there anyone that you would like to talk to at this moment?
I sit down next to Gayle after I just shook out my hoodie and stuff, and then I just kind of ran into the water, and then I came back out, and I sit next to Gayle, and I take my red troll and a piece of bacon, and I'm like, so
Yeah, Gayle's got coffee. Oh, hey, how you doing?
what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you?
No, I'm not sick. No, I'm.
I lean a little closer so that only Gayle can hear. Okay, there's something going on with you and Romi, and I just want to know, confirming something about something that happened yesterday. Something if you guys are going to be awkward as hell about it, I don't. If you, I'm just saying. I'm
Gayle
told.
fucking grabs the scuff of her neck. What do you know?
At the fucking kitchen table?
Yeah, we're sitting next to each other.
Yeah.
If you just real quick tug it over.
Word. Can you just let go a little bit? It's really hard to swallow my drink.
Sorry. Yeah, just
Anyways, no, Romi.
Just casual,
Romi just
pass the butter. Yeah, totally. Okay.
Romi just told me that you guys shared a little smooching, perchance.
Okay.
And I'm just letting you know that I'm being 100% supportive of this. If it ever comes out and does anything, if anything of, I'm just saying 100%. but also Romi is
God.
Romi is sweating so much, and she's overthinking this. And I don't know if she's ever going to tell you or what, but like, I feel like Romi is going to combust at some point later today if it's not because of the robotics fair or if it's because of other things. So, just letting you know that I know now, and I support you.
Thank you.
What are people with? As Hawthor puts his plate down on the other side of Gayle.
Oh, morning, Hawthor. Gayle thinking instantly at a chance to not talk about this for a second. How
Was
are
anything about the robotics later? I know that the teams are, from what Romi is saying, very advanced, and she's a little worried about her kids.
Well, I mean, Rami's a good teacher, so the kids should be fine.
Random redeem truther on Gayle. Holy shit!
Fucking bitch.
Oh my god!
Love you, random. What the?
Lily immediately stands up and then walks to the other side of the table. She's like, I'm not a part of this now.
Well, I mean, it should be fine. I mean, Rami's really good at this sort of thing. Like, I mean, I believe in her,
Absolutely. I've heard her do several things, as he's referencing to the garage 2 a.m. times.
Yeah, I mean, she keeps me up at night. That's that one's, kind of unavoidable. But I mean, she's working hard doing it, so I can't complain too much.
No, absolutely. Riri also sends her regards. She wanted to come, but Mushim said that she was going to claim her for spring break.
Oh, what's Mushin up to for spring break?
She went back home to Promethea. She said that she had some projects she was working on for the kingdom.
That's cool. How's Promethea hanging up? I know that the artificial sun's got some good first reports coming back, but
Yeah,
someone
a lot
who's
of the
more connected.
foliage has undergone some changes because of just the difference of temperatures. So we've geared a little bit more to an agricultural sense. So we don't have to import as much food as we once did and do as much water conservation. So there is a lot more families that are benefiting from this program that myself and Mushim really started after the whole death of our son.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. So I was thinking of even writing an article about it for the Times.
Well, I mean, if it's your program, then I should be willing to write it. Right?
Oh, if you'd like to.
I mean, yeah, totally. You could also give us you could also, I could interview you. We could could possibly even show a video interview. It'd be a nice publicity thing for you as well.
The verbal is fine. The audio, maybe.
Look, Hawthor, I know that you have trouble with, like, I know you can get nervous about it, but this could be a big moment for you. You've gotta, even if you're not gonna be the ruler and your sister is, like, you'll have to support her in a lot of things, and public speaking's a big part of that.
Roll to convince someone.
Easy. It's like my 4th time today. 5. Jinx that shit instantly.
Talking to my people has never been easy. The last time that I tried, I did horrible language slipped up, and I completely insulted one of the foreign dignitaries that was coming to visit. So
incredible.
I don't think so.
Okay, sure. We can do just a written interview.
I appreciate everything that you're trying to help me with, but I also appreciate the understanding of needing to do things at a different pace than expectations.
Gotcha. I'll leave the story to you then. It's
Oh no! If you want to do the writing, that's fine. I'd only meant the auditory video interview.
Well, that's why I said we could just do a written one. I mean, if that's
Right. Yeah.
all
Sorry,
you're...
I misunderstood.
No, you're
It's-
fine.
Or
It's just a little troublesome sometimes with this. I mean,
Yeah. Are you doing okay?
there's a couple things I've been worrying about. I
Is there
mean,
anything I can help you with?
I really wish. I mean, I was talking earlier, and it's like I want to do more stories for the paper, and I also have other business to take care of. But I mean, we're just two people, so it's kind of hard.
Right. We can always try to do more recruitment because a team of two can be difficult, but if you need to get your mind off of things, I had a bit of an idea.
Oh, sure, that's a good idea. I'd really like to get my mind off of things.
Wonderful. I know that the schedule's a little jam-packed, but when we find a good time, I know of a fun activity that we could do.
A fun activity sounds like just what I need.
Awesome. We'll figure out when we can do that with Gabby's schedule, but
Yeah, no, I mean,
maybe
I'm just excited for the robotics thing today. That's gonna be nice to watch all Rami's hard work.
absolutely. I've never seen a robot surf, so that'll be cool.
I saw it on what is it, like a scale model, but I haven't seen the real one, so be cool.
It should be. Do you think we can actually go look at the robot?
Well, there's supposed to be like a viewing section that we have tickets to.
Well, that'll be good. Romi, are you excited?
Romi is like leaned over her potatoes and she's made them like push them into like a schematic and is showing them to Zena.
She's like, so if Priya actually is able to put this together like this and get the neurons to fire essentially and like connects the circuits right there, then she'll be fine. What?
If you were excited for the day, you and your kids.
Yeah, I'm totally cool about it and so excited and not nervous in the slightest at all. Not
Down the
even
table,
about
Ventus
Leaf.
snorts.
Hmm?
Down the table, Ventus snorts a little bit into his
Don't-
eggs.
I heard that, sir. I heard
I
that.
don't know what you're talking about.
So I made sure that the kids were able to get copper fittings for it because that'll at least do better with conductivity so that they can actually get the robot to work. But here's the thing is that Tommy's been the one who's been supposed to be tightening those fittings, and I don't think he's been doing it. But I can't touch it.
Well,
That's the thing, Zena.
tell Tommy to like tighten it. Zena asks, like mimicking the tightness with her fork.
Yeah,
as,
but he's
the
like
work
10.
As you're talking.
And it's like, if I tell a 10-year-old to do something useful and helpful, they just don't do it. I don't know why. I don't remember being that shitty when I was 10.
I mean, what do you really remember from when you were 10?
No, Zena, you're right.
Like,
I don't know.
I
They're
know bits and pieces. Like, there's the photo albums that my mom has of every single year I've ever been alive. But it's like, sometimes you just don't give me that face, Romi. You are not allowed to go see them. You are not allowed.
I mean, I could have connections somehow.
No, you do not. You do not have connections to get to my childhood photo albums, Romi. You do not. Do not joke about
Listen,
that.
you know, I wasn't able to really like choose out my own fashion sense until I was like a teen, so my kid pictures are real dumb.
What, are you wearing, like, multicolored jumpsuits?
she nods.
A lot of LeMay.
Oh!
Okay, cool. You get to laugh. You get to laugh. Now, as penance, you have to show me all of your baby pictures. I don't know. I don't make the rules.
If you show me yours, I will show you mine.
That's what she said. I call out from the other side of the table.
Xena turns
I throw a
bright red.
potato at her.
Ah!
Xena just turns bright red, settling back into her seat a little bit. But we never got a chance to go on our tour of magics to coffee places.
No, we gotta. Yeah.
There's a couple fun places that we could go to, depending on your choice of drink.
I mean, I'm not picky.
I could tell you a place and then we can go when we get back. Could be fun. Because in like 3 years of going to Alfea, you know, the downtown magics area, there's like still so many new places you can go see.
Romi glances at Ventus and then glances at Gayle and then looks back at Xena and is like, yeah. 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 Let me. You just tell me when and where, and I'll be there.
Sounds like a really good time.
Okay.
I'm gonna do great later. Don't worry about it.
It's gonna be really great, and all of my friends are going to be there and watching while I do this, and that's totally cool and normal and great.
Rami?
Yeah.
You're acting like me before a race.
No, I'm not. Well, then you've got to be me before a race. If I'm being you, you've got to be me.
And what do you do for me before races?
Tell you to stop freaking out, and then I tell you
Yeah.
about the things I did to your bike.
Yes. I mean, I can't tell you exactly what I've done to your robot, but you know that Praveena's put in a lot of work. Little Tommy, Leaf with his sculptures have been pretty cool. So the robot's gonna look really cool. You might get an award for best looking robot. And whatever little Tommy did or did not do, you can learn next year. Or maybe Praveena will just make a robot herself next year. But at the end of the day, you have helped them with everything that you can do. And it's gonna look like a really cool robot. So you will at least win best in show. Or best looking. I've entered a contest before. I don't know what's typical.
I don't either. It's the first time I've done this. It's not
Well,
like exactly
try
like
next
we had
time.
robot
If this is your
contests
first
on
time, then
Zenith.
why are you being so hard on yourself?
Because she looks around and she's like, it's the first time I'm doing something that doesn't have my mom's name tied to it. It's just me. And if I fuck it up, then everything she said is right. I gotta do this for the kids. For me. Mostly for the kids.
And that's all you gotta do. And it'll be a fun time, and then it is going to be an even better time at volleyball. And I'm and we are going to crush it because you and Xena are on the same volleyball team.
Fuck yeah, we are. Like, oh, obviously we are. Yeah, of course. Duh.
Absolutely. So
Yeah.
What May, it's gonna be an awesome day. And you're gonna have to put a lot more sunscreen on.
Okay.
Oh, Dawn, do you still have the aloe vera? I don't remember grabbing it when we escaped the pantry.
Try to help Rami put a layer. We can do another layer, and then we can just do like long sleeve clothes and a really big hat.
Big
to
hat.
protect you.
Yep.
Big
hat. Big
I
hat.
only brought one like sweatshirt.
I have some rash
And I
guards
just
for
got shorts.
I have rash guards for surfing if you want to wear one of those. They're pretty cute looking.
It's gonna be tight, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
But Ventus from down the table says, but it's going to have ample mobility.
Exactly. And you won't get sunburned even more.
I suppose I do need to be mobile.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tyrone kind of stands from the table. You have a clean set. I'll go grab it.
Oh, okay. Thanks.
Tyrone starts to pick up a couple plates and like puts them in the sink, and breakfast is starting to kind of wind down as Gabby is more so just encouraging people to be like, okay, we gotta go. It's almost time.
We gotta go.
She is the single mom who works 2 jobs.
Love the kids.
Gabby and her 20 kids. Damn.
Damn. Gabby.
Gabby's
But
Gabby's a beast.
I look
She
at
is.
Lily and like Tyrone and then back at Lily, and I'm like,
What?
Are you? He just knows where you keep all of your like rash guards and stuff. Is that like a bodyguard thing, or is that a thing?
I mean, they were hanging out to dry outside.
Clean one. Never, not worn.
Yeah, clean one.
I don't know.
Lily.
Why are you overanalyzing this?
That's what I do, Lily.
You need to stop overanalyzing. Anyways, the one that's clean has a super cute, it's kind of non-intuitive because there's like a little like mesh cutout in the back, but still, like shoulders are like covered, arms are covered, it like goes up to like neck. So like, but like there's a cute, like tasteful cutout in the back, just so you know.
I mean, yeah, my back's pretty okay because
Yeah,
I was laying
exactly.
on my back.
Yeah.
It's just the front.
Yeah.
Dawn brings out the most obnoxiously lawn-brimmed hat. And that one, it's gonna be perfect to hide the sun from you. It's like that paired with the wetsuit and whatever you have on bottom. It's like you are like a fashion atrocity, but you're covered.
Yeah.
She's got like little softy shorts on as like the bottom, and she's just like, okay, this is
They have tents pitched up over there too, right? You can just stand.
this is cool, right?
Yes. Because skin cancer is not cool.
Hey guys.
Yeah. Letting you know.
She's just kind of like holds her aloed arms and her, rash guard bodysuit, like her arms up like the kid in Christmas Story who can't put his arms down. She's kind of like, okay, no, this will work.
Yeah.
I can still put my toolkit right here, and I've got all my stuff in my pockets. Yeah, okay. Thanks, Lily.
Yeah, no problem.
Cool.
When are you gonna go with our other roommate? Are you when is that gonna happen?
I have kids to focus on.
You got
I
kids?
have children and a project that they
We
need
have
done.
2 single moms who work 2 jobs right here on spring break. Like,
I just want to know so then I can stop pestering you about it. Because if I know when, then I can relax. And then when it doesn't happen, then I will get you. Yeah, when it happens.
We have all of spring break. There's plenty of time.
I know. Just tell me when.
Plenty of time.
Just tell me.
I don't know when.
Okay.
I don't think it's supposed to have a when.
Well,
Is it?
Well, listen, you're going to be awkward as hell with each other if you're not going to, if this is going to keep on going unanswered. It'll be better closure if you just talk about it. Eventually.
I mean, I'm just gonna be so cool. I'm gonna be so cool about it. And
I believe in you.
Nobody can stop me.
Yep. Just channel your inner biker girl or whatever.
Ah.
Yeah.
biker girl, also the name that Ventus calls
Yeah. Lily is not helping the situation at all. She is an agent of chaos.
Lily's doing a great job.
Yeah, I'm terrible at giving advice, but you know what? I live for the drama.
Romi's very red.
She's like, I need to go help my kids.
Okay.
I need to do that.
Okay.
Gabby is directing everyone to put their dishes in the sink to be washed later for the ones that we need to. But the table is cleared. Everyone is ready and being ushered into the couple vans that they rented.
Are they
That's supposed
Jeeps?
to,
Can they be Jeeps with that top
Can I
off?
drive?
Sure, it'll be Jeeps.
Yeah, because that's cool. It's a beach car. We want that.
Hell yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It'll be Jeeps.
Yeah, we were very adamant on it being Jeeps.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We were
absolutely.
very, very adamant.
With Jeeps. Everyone gets piled in, and Gabby's like, come on, we have to go. Romi has to be there early for setup. We have to all be there.
Yes, Mom.
Gabby stops at that.
If we have some stragglers, we can just send
Gabby, we're here
one
to
of the
have
cars
fun.
later.
Gabby, we're here to
And
have
we'll
fun.
send Rami's first. Like, don't worry about it too much, Gabby.
We're just gonna get there on time. That's it. We're just gonna get there on time.
And we're gonna have
Well,
fun.
I mean, Kalila's still in there. She said she had to do some stuff to get ready, finish getting ready.
I can go talk to her. And I like dip over back to the beach house.
Tyrone's like, my car can just stay and wait.
Yeah.
Great idea.
Yeah, great idea. Yeah.
Within his car probably is like, I don't know, Ventus and Cole just waiting with you guys.
All right, cool. I go over to Kalila and I'm like, hey, Gabby is like on our asses right now.
I understand that. I'm
Kalila.
trying to curl my lashes.
Kalila, this is a beach. It's going to melt. You're fine. Who are you?
I have waterproof makeup. It is fine.
Yeah, okay, so put the mascara down. You look stunning. Also, you don't need to, like, there's no cameras, no paparazzi, no one breathing down our necks. You can just relax.
I guess.
Yeah.
I'm no princess of Andros or engaged to be, so who cares about appearances? You're right. Absolutely.
I didn't
matter. We're good.
Kalila, I didn't mean it like that, but like, listen, you don't. It's not like you going out for a PR stunt with Leo or anything like that. You don't. It's just we're all just gonna hang out on the beach. It's gonna be a fun time, and we're gonna watch some robots surf. I think there's an ice cream booth by the beach we can stop by.
It'll be a good time. It's fine.
Yep.
There's no Leo.
No.
It's a good time. We're just here with friends. It's
Yep.
a good time.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Kalila is like, okay. So, look fine. I look decent. This is just going to the beach. We're fine. We're good.
Or do you want to take a revenge pic and post it on Winxtagram real quick?
Yes. Okay.
Yes. Hang on. Listen, there's a cute backdrop on the outside of the cabin. Come on. And I like grab her out there. And I like who's the closest boy around me so then they can take the picture.
Cole,
revenge photo. We need a couple. Thank you. Yeah.
Okay.
Revenge. Oh my God. Do I need to give you context, dude?
I mean, I'm hitting the button, you're posing, right?
Yes, exactly. But we gotta
so
look.
The work is on you.
Yeah, but also make sure that the angles are good.
Okay. Cole just stands like the dad photos.
No, Cole, stop. I look. How are the photos? Do they look hot or do they look like standing like 10 feet away from the camera, like awkward smile?
I need you to roll a luck check for me.
That's fitting. That's a 4.
Can I also have a thwart peril?
Oh no.
That's even worse. That's also a 4. Yeah.
As the two of you are like looking over the photos, you just feel like a presence coming up behind you. And there's like a little bit of shade blocking, and then you hear a very like nail grating familiar voice as an arm wraps around your shoulder, Lily. Those are terrible angles. As you see your brother.
Why?
Fuck.
What the fuck?
Who?
Fuck this man.
Cole, you have no camera skills. I mean, I know, man, but
I whip around.
no, I can do better.
No.
Leo takes the phone and is like, you want to take more photos? I got you.
What the fuck are you doing here?
My friends are here.
You weren't invited.
By you? No, my friends are here. I came to visit. What's wrong with that?
Well,
Lily, Kalila, if you want to take photos, go for it.
Gabby, you're not part of Gabby's itinerary. And when she finds out that you're here, then you're basically dead.
Okay. So what? You think Gabby's gonna scare me?
Yeah, actually, she's
Do you
been.
want photos or not?
Fuck off, dude.
I'm just trying to be nice and helpful.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
You're looking nice, Kalila. As he like looks her up and down, Kalila's like,
Don't fucking look at her. No, you fucked it up with her. You don't deserve to see her. No.
and I can't be here to be friendly. We
No.
were friends for a very long time. I really don't see the problem.
My God. Oh my God. Dude, just get out of here. You're. Oh my God.
Whatever. Sure. Your
Hey, what's
itinerary
going?
says
Hey,
anyways, we have
what's
to
going
go to the
on?
beach.
Gayle, you're still here?
I was like,
Yeah,
you-
I decided to wait for the. I told Gabby to go ahead with the other car. It took me like 10 minutes to convince her.
because she had to get Romi to the beach.
Yeah, because Rami's the only one. Rami had to be on time.
This could be a little later, but yes.
Yeah. Oh, hey, Leo. Oh, what?
Yeah.
Hi.
Yes. Hi, I'm here. Are we not late to get to the beach?
Gail sort of just like grabs him by the shoulder and turns him around, so it's just like her and him. Hey, Leo. Are you trying to get back with Gabby? What's up, man?
You mean Kalila?
Oh, Kalila, thanks.
Leo,
Thanks,
Gabby,
thanks.
crack ship of the century.
God, kill me.
Thanks, G9. That was Mikey's problem. Gail would say Kalila. I had Gabby on the brain.
Don't we all?
Don't we all?
I know she is a catch. She's wonderful.
Stunning.
Like, okay, like I understand that I fucked up a little bit, but how can I show her that I'm a good guy if I'm not near her to show her how good of a guy I am?
Oh, no.
Right?
Look,
Didn't you say that was a thing that I had to do?
Oh, no. Right now, she's angry at you. So what you have to show you're a good guy at a distance.
Yeah, so I don't have to talk to her directly. I can just hang out with the guys and all the other people.
Oh, no, the problem is, there's like so when I say it at a distance when she's mad at you, she's like really mad at you. The distance you have to be from her scales.
And I had to be present. So am I not doing the thing that I should be doing of being present?
No, you're not. Okay, well, there's a situation where she was kind of annoyed at you, and now she's mad at you. Right? She was annoyed at you before, right?
I mean, she doesn't look mad right now.
As he looks back over at Kalila, and she's just kind of like trying to chat a little bit with Lily. Tyrone has like made his way over. Ventus and Cold know that he is there. They're sitting in the car. Tyrone's
She's dissociating from reality.
I'm like I'm talking to Kalila like, I did not plan this. I exclusively did not invite him. I am 5 seconds away from throwing him into the ocean and making him stay in there.
understand.
Okay, wait. Leo, what did you do? What did you do the day before she told you that the engagement was off?
It was the snake thing.
Mm-hmm.
It was the
Like,
snake
what
thing.
happened specifically there?
I mean,
Does he remember?
You guys went on a date. Like Kalila and Leo
Mhm.
went on a date because Gayle came up with a cover idea for Leo to go on a date with Kalila so she wouldn't explode. And then afterwards they went to the fashion show. But then Kalila realized that Leo was just too obsessed with himself to really care.
Basically. Well, we went on a date. It went well. And then she was just like in the Alfea infirmary after that whole snake incident that you told me about. And then she just said that our engagement is over. And
Okay, so wait, how many times? So were you with her in the infirmary like every day?
I went and visited, yeah. And then that first time,
Wait,
she told
how
me
many
no and
times?
kicked me out of the room. The one
So in the
time,
first time.
well, I kept on bringing her flowers, but she was always asleep.
Okay.
So, I mean, I tried to talk to her, but she was asleep. And then it was getting into exam time, and then we had to go on expedition trips with the boys.
Okay.
And then it
So
was
when she,
So I
so
heard pictures of all this stuff going on, and I figured that if this was now the time to show her that I was a good guy, that now was the time. Just like you said.
so what'd you do?
Yeah.
So when she woke up, were you there?
Like I said, when I visited, she was always asleep. I mean, after the initial, she kicked me out and broke off the engagement.
Gotcha.
So, like, I'm trying. I'm here. So if I'm from a distance right now, then she sees me from a distance, and that's what I'm gonna do. And like, this is kind of getting a lot weirder, Gail, that we're having such a long freaking conversation. Nothing against you, but
No. You're
I like to do
good.
what I
Just
hear.
I'm dragging Kalila over to the Jeep with Tyrone so we can make a quiet getaway.
Gail gives us the fucking eyes. Like, take the second Jeep. I'm going with this guy in the car.
We're going.
Roll a thwart peril.
Yeah, I will. Thank you.
That shit.
Thank you for having.
And I'm going to
her do
roll
that.
with advantage because that was stupid. Yeah, that's so much better. That's a 10.
Hell yeah.
It's a 10
Let's go.
to fucking bail out of there.
Okay. You get in the car with Ventus and Cole, and that car takes off, leaving Gail, Tyrone, Leo, and whomever else was in the other car.
Leo looks around and is like, fuck, Gail, come on.
Okay, look.
I'm trying. So, and I appreciate your help, but if I'm gonna fail, I'm gonna do it on my own. I got this.
You're already failing, dude.
Well, you are.
You've been
Oh.
failing.
Thanks so much. I gotta go.
And he saunters off to the last remaining Jeep, leaving you and Tyrone standing there a little bit.
Tyrone, what the fuck goes on in that guy's head?
Hell if I know. Let's go.
Fair enough.
Mood
As
ruined.
the last car leaves to get to the beach on time.
Beach.
Romi,
Beach.
beach, please.
Beach, please.
Beach, please. Romi,
She's
you were
holding-
there. The
holding
robot
Beta.
is already kind of set up. Pravina is doing all the initial checks that you taught her to do. Little Tommy is eating sand.
Great.
And
Love it.
Leaf is trying to make that sand sculpture that currently little Tommy is eating.
Ew.
Okay. Hi, boys. Pravina.
On the Swami,
Okay.
as little Tommy spits out the whole swallow of sand.
Great. Starting off strong.
Okay. Pravina. How are you doing? How's it hanging? How's it going?
No, just trying to do last minute adjustments, do all the calibrations, and I think that everything was within the normal parameters, and I kind of did a little bit of little Tommy's job because he kind of doing that, so I kind of had to do it myself.
Well, he's a dumb boy who's eating sand. You can't really help that.
I know. Where were you? You're supposed to be here like 10 minutes ago.
I was late. It happens sometimes. Sometimes
Can you help
grown-ups.
me with the last minute checks, please? Because I think I've
I'm
got
not-
them all, but I need you to double check, please. I don't have anyone else to double check me.
As you see the two kids continuing their squabble of sand sculpturing and sand eating.
I'm really not supposed to, because I'm your teacher.
Please. What am I supposed to do?
Roll to convince someone.
You can do it, okay? I get down on her level. I'm like, no, okay. You can do this, because I rolled an 8, and I'm going to prove to you right now that you can do it, because you already tightened all the copper fittings that little Tommy didn't actually put on there properly, and you moved them to the right spots on the robot so that he's actually got hips. You made sure that he can stand at the correct stance. You've got it over there so that that connects over to where the circuit board is on the inside so that we're actually able to power this thing with the solar panels that you attach to his cool sun visor so that it gets the most sun and the most traction. You you executed a really cool robot, Pravina. You did it really good, and it's okay if it doesn't win. Because did you learn something when you put that together? Did you learn something? Yes or no? Did you learn something? Oh. I hug her immediately. I'm like, no. No. Okay, we're not crying. We're not crying. Leaf, get a tissue. Hey. Kid, we're not crying, okay? What? Thank you. Leaf, what is that sculpture even supposed to be?
It's supposed to be the Northern Cathedral Notre Dame. I saw the movie last night.
It's just a lump in the sand.
He's trying. The robot looks
But the
pretty
two of
decent.
you, please make sure that there's batteries in the remote controls. What can I help you? My actual child Hollis was just screaming at me.
I thought you were talking about my impression of little Tommy eating sand again.
He's so good. Little Tommy, can you stop eating sand for 1 minute? You can eat sand as much as you want after this is. Yeah, I don't care. I'm not your mom. Oh my god, you swallowed it.
Ew.
Can you have any water?
I hand over a water bottle.
Holy
Thank you, Miss Romi.
Okay,
And
okay.
he starts to just chug the whole thing.
But no, Pravina, you did it. You essentially single-handedly built this because your teammates are not helping you in the slightest. But you learned something. And you made something because of that. That in itself is winning. Hey, I'm really proud of you, Ravina, no matter what happens out there. Okay? I'm proud of you. And I know you're going to continue to build great things. Because this is a pretty cool one right here.
Thanks, Miss Romi.
What does their robot look like?
I was thinking in a very childish rendition of a Gundam.
Oh, yes.
Same fucking brain, Claire.
Yes.
Same brain.
But like a little bit like not as chunky for like equilibrium's sake, but like it can like move around fairly well and looks very Gundam like.
Cool. Okay. No, and you know what? You're going to control it when it gets out there with the remote control because we put all the sensors in there. And it's going to be good.
Romi is internally panicking because she is noticing things that she fix before, like on her own, but she's like holding her hands at her sides times that stomp on her projects, and she is like holding herself back.
It's like it's going to be good. And are your families here, kids, or is it just you guys? I don't know rules on
They roughly point into the crowd where some parents on lawn chairs and some of them have
Right.
cold beers are watching the proceedings. Pravina's parents look the most involved and the most disturbed. I'd say.
Great, cool. There's so many parents that are watching, and all of my friends are watching. This is totally
Yep. Your friends have like tried to get like very like good seats, which is why Gabby tried to get there early, but they lost some of them because some people are coming later than originally planned.
Yeah.
And you can visibly see Gabby kind of like tapping her foot, waiting for the other two cars to come.
I think this is when like
But you
Lily's
see the
car
crowd
pulls up or
slowly
whatever.
growing. Yeah, but you see kind of like the cars pulling up as the remainder of your friends do arrive to the area.
okay. And And I can't step in. I'm just your advisor. And I can't. Do you need anything, Pravina? Do you need anything, kiddo? Hey,
Do I?
we don't cry at robot camp.
Did.
Yeah, you're allowed one.
In trouble? No.
No, you're not. No, you're not in trouble. You just hold your head up high, and even if you want to cry, you push that down and you say, "No, I'm the greatest in the world. Even if I feel terrible, I am the best, and this robot is the best ever, and it's great." Yeah? And again, why is it great, Pravina?
Because you helped.
Because you learned something.
Because I learned something.
Yeah. You learned something, and you're going to make this robot surf. High five, kid. Okay. That was a little weak, but we'll get it next time.
Sorry.
No, you're like 10. It's fine. You don't have muscles yet. I don't know when kids
We
get
don't
muscles.
have muscles yet. Babies are born with muscles.
Oh, M knows that. Romi doesn't.
Robbie doesn't know the. How do you know?
Romi lived on Tech
how do
Planet.
you
She
know
didn't
the
go
muscle
to
weights?
anatomy.
You don't
But not
get.
actual
You're not beefy at 10 years old. All right.
You can't do a solid high five. I look at my kids and I go, "All right, are you ready to enter, guys?"
Stop. So Pravina's just like, okay, yep, we're doing good because we learned something. Your kids are a rough wreck, but there's very little other time as everyone is starting to line up their robots.
Mhm.
With the lead captain, which is whichever child wishes to pilot the robot, up into the starting position. You
Alright.
see that there are 12
Fuck.
robots.
Oh, we're not gonna win at all.
Oh shit.
Okay.
That's a lot of robots.
Oh, geez.
Are there
It's
any
a lot of
other
robots.
advisors there that I like
You see
would
a
have a
lot
rivalry with?
rivalry with?
Yeah. Do I have one that I'm like,
other
that's my guy?
Middle-aged, white colored dad that has signed up for these competitions
Yeah.
that are looking at you like, what's this freaking little college girl doing here? So pretty much all the other 11,
Yeah, all the parents.
all the other parents who have
Romi's
volunteered.
in her
to
big
help with
hat, her rash guard, and her shorts, and she's like, "What?"
Oh my god, girl.
And you have the female announcer who is also the judge standing up. All right, everyone, thank you for everyone coming, for all the wonderful robots that I see. Everyone did such a good job. But we are all excited for what these robots can do. So our first robot, let's come up and see how you do. And she goes one by one, getting the robots to surf. Some of them do a really good job. Some of them biff it into the water and like float up to the surface. Their kids kind of going to retrieve the robot. And your team is the last to go. So, getting out onto the water, there is the paddle mechanism, the actual standing mechanism, and the surfer mechanism. And if it happens, the floating mechanism. So you have probably four things to get through.
And we have
I am
three
just taking-
advantages. 3 advantages on deck.
I was going to go with random luck checks
Oh.
Got it.
if you wanted to. Because truly, these are kids who made it.
Yeah, and Rami is decidedly not getting involved because
So it's
again,
not exactly your stats that are going into this.
Look.
So you can just roll 3.
Okay.
Can we give
or
Tommy the
3
advantage,
times.
though? I mean, come on. Let's be honest here.
Just give the kids the advantage.
okay,
Right, give it to
9,
the kids.
9, 12,
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay.
and 2.
Your robot
Okay.
paddles out into the surf,
Okay.
stands up perfectly fine, but as soon as that wave comes in, you see Pravina's hands just shake a little bit, like, that's a big wave. That's a big wave. And as it goes on top of the wave, it just shakes, it shudders, and the board flips up as the robot lands back into the water. Please roll another luck check to see how the flotation works.
If it floats. Oh no.
If it floats.
6.
You see a puff of what looks like smoke
Shit.
come up from the water as what was supposed to be your flotation device kind of just becomes like a sinking flag.
Beep, beep, beep. Beep, beep, beep.
No, it's okay. It's okay, Pravina. Just keep on going. Keep going.
There is a little bit of a whistle as a small team of lifeguards go out with a boat to try and retrieve this robot because you guys weren't going out that far and they don't want to put that much more stuff into the water off of California. They already got that so much.
Mood.
Yeah.
And the announcer's like, all right, good job, everyone. That was a wonderful showing. I am going to tally up everything. Please, everyone, there are some sandwiches and little snacks to enjoy. Everyone did such a great job, and we are going to be doing the announcements of the awards at the end.
I look at little Tommy and I go, you didn't earn that sand. Spit that sand out. You did not earn that sand.
Mm-hmm. I thought you said I could eat as much sand as I wanted.
Yeah. You know, little Tommy. And she crouches down and she goes, I'm cool if you eat sand. But you need to do your work before you eat sand. You didn't do your work, bud. You didn't put the copper fittings in the right place when you first put them on there. You got to do that before you have fun time, which apparently for you is eating sand.
I don't like robot camp.
Well, then why did you sign up for robot camp? Why did you sign up for eating sand camp?
I thought there would be lasers.
Yeah, they sell you on lasers, but you don't get to lasers until you're at least like, I don't know, 15.
Well, now we lost the robot. We can't even do that. Your robot did get recovered. It is very much waterlogged, but most of the words that you made were waterproofing. And Pravina is very much crying a little bit, like very soft tears, trying to say like she's not actually crying.
No, okay, I look
Tommy,
back
that
at
was
it, my
very
friend.
nice. As Leaf kind of like stands up from his old sand sculpture. I worked really hard on the outside, and Pravina did all the other stuff on the inside, and Miss Romi helped with everything. You're not being nice. I don't like it.
Thanks, Leaf, for your vote of confidence.
Well,
But
it doesn't matter because I'm not coming back to Robot Camp anyways. You guys are mean. As little Tommy takes one last handful of sand and stalks off to his parents, who are very much just having a very nice cold one and being like, oh, Tommy, what are you doing? Are you eating sand again? We told you not to. As his parents very, like, casually accept him back into the midst. And they give him a
Okay.
little handheld game controller within, like, seconds of him asking.
Oh, he's an iPad kid.
God.
He's a bad kid.
All right. Well, little Tommy was the deadweight on our team, anyways. Goes to show that sometimes
You said that
you do-
everyone was a whole component of the team.
yeah, and sometimes you've got to dust off the components, and then you realize something isn't really necessary in the whole chassis.
Mm-hmm.
You guys, look at this bot that we made. Can we look at it?
Mm. You guys all look at the bot.
It's really cool. And she glances over at her friends in the crowd and is like, and I'm sure there's lots of people today that were looking at it and thought it was cool too. Even though it didn't surf super good and it didn't float like we thought it was going to, now we know what to fix for next time. And we know what to go back to the drawing board for. This was like a trial run.
You're not going to
You do a trial run before anything.
Miss Romi?
What?
You're not leaving?
I mean, I have to go home.
But you're coming back?
Maybe. I mean, I had fun.
Maybe.
Holy fucking shit.
Maybe? Oh shit.
What a
Mommy.
No. You guys can do it without me, though.
No.
Yes, you can. Okay. Because you did this over here and over here.
Now, looking at it and seeing what happened in the water, what do you need to fix?
The deployment device didn't go off right.
Yeah. So you just open up the space where it would deploy from, and you make sure that those springs are fully loaded. Were those springs fully loaded?
Probably not because it didn't work.
Yeah, so now you know what to fix. Hey. There's going to be so many times that you make things that don't work. And the important thing is taking those pieces and putting them back together again.
You'll come back next year, Miss Rom? Yeah, will you? Please, please. Please.
Yeah.
You get this symphony of please
Yeah.
that do not
Yeah.
stop.
Yes, okay, I'll come back next year.
Please. And you get both of them just like squeezing you very, very hard.
Oh my god, I'm really sunburned. Oh my god.
Thank you, everyone, for waiting. The judges have decided on their scores. Romi, I need you to roll me a D8.
D8. Do I have a D8
Or
over here?
D12?
Honestly,
Roll a D12 because there's 12 robots,
go
right?
for it. Roll a D12.
Yeah.
Who knows? Maybe Romy gets fucking first place. Like,
Maybe everyone else did worse. Or
Yeah.
maybe they were DQ'd due to steroid abuse.
literally,
D12.
D12. Let's go. Let's see what you got.
we want low numbers.
6.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
6.
middle
Okay.
back.
You get 6th place, and you also get best design of the robot
Nice.
for callback
Fist bump
to
leaf.
Gundam.
Mm-hmm.
Irvina and Leaf go up with you, and little Tommy is shepherded up by his mother very sternly to just go up and accept the prize, even though little Tommy's stepping off to the side, like not wanting to be there at all, and runs back to his family immediately.
Oh, little Tommy.
Good riddance, little Tommy.
Irvina and Leaf look much happier, having gotten some recognition for their work and the promise that Miss Romi is going to be back next year.
Yeah, I ruffle their hair and like kind of put an arm around each of them, and I'm like,
You guys did good. You just have to practice so that when I come back next year, you know what to work on and you've worked on it.
Okay, Miss Romi, they say together.
Okay, that was a little weird. You guys like chorused. Yeah. No, that you did good. Thanks for letting me teach you.
For teaching us. Yeah, we appreciate it.
Yeah. That
Is there ice cream now? Can we have ice cream, Miss Romi?
Ice
I mean, you gotta ask
Leaf.
parents.
Okay. Well, thank you, Miss Romi. And Leaf gives you a little hug and Pravina on your other side. And the two of them go off to find the complimentary ice cream that is there at the fair. There's also other like little organizations of like other camps and other things that the kids can get involved in in
That's
regards
cute.
to STEM and other like small demonstrations by other professionals for other robots that are around
Cute.
if you wanted to check it out. But your friends are all like waving and like clapping for you off in the stands.
We did it. At least the
that
kid
was
that was
really
eating sand
nice.
didn't
Barf.
mess it up too bad.
Oh, yeah.
Or barf.
It was a great job. I
Yeah,
mean,
6th place. That's like, yeah, that's
Yeah,
good.
it's
And you
like-
got
it's
best
like a-
design.
well, honestly, it's probably the best thing to get because I mean, the design is probably what Rami was the most involved in. You know.
I mean, yeah, we had a kid who does sculptures. So
The
it
one
really
that
was
ate
the
sand, or was that
no, the other one.
the other one? Got it.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gabby looks very perturbed. I was really hoping he wasn't eating sand.
He was eating sand.
Oh
by
no,
the
he was like
spoonful.
straight up eating sand.
Well, to be honest, like a lot of them did try some sand, except for that one guy. The one who, when you said designed it, everyone else tried a bit. Tommy's.
Ravina had sand?
I don't
Oh,
think, no,
man,
the
I
girl,
expected better.
no. There's no way.
No, it was scientific. I think it was like scientific curiosity. She spat it out when you weren't looking.
Mm.
I mean, I guess that's fair.
What did you guys think?
For your first go at it, I'd say pretty good.
I think you did a great job.
Yeah, because you got thrown into teaching children how to do this. Not that bad for a first go at it.
I didn't know you were so good with teaching.
She's honestly really good, as Zena kind of like pops up next to you. She's taught me how to ride bikes and some things about building motorcycles.
I just talk a lot.
You know,
You do.
That's all. And kids are easy because they have no muscle mass or like a ton of brain power, so it's easy to teach them.
so it's easy to teach them because you can push them around.
Well, no, they listen and like they absorb it really quick.
I
Like,
don't think
like
they.
last night.
I don't think they
Rommy's
listen.
just a bully. She's just being a bully.
Oh,
As Dawn kind of like teases you a little bit.
Speaking of bullies, so an uninvited guest decided to grace his presence with us.
Oh yeah, how the fuck do we get him out of here?
Who?
My brother.
Towards
Leo.
that, Leo is talking with like Ventus, and like Tyroon's on his other side, Kalila on the other side of that. Obviously, you, Lily, were probably there. But Kalila's kind of like just staring down at her phone, talking with Sophia in front of her, like very pointedly ignoring Leo at this point. And Tyroon's just sat very much in between them at this point.
He wants to win back Kalila in a weird, fucked up way, but
Oh yeah, your brother straight up sucks.
I know. How do we throw him out of here? Because Gabby had not anticipated another +1 on top of our 21. Isn't that right,
Well,
Gabby?
yeah, there's not enough room for people, right?
No,
We don't
you
have
can't bring it
enough
up on a structural because there is spare bunks.
No, there is not.
There is spare bunks.
No, there is
There
not.
are.
There is not. There's the food. The food.
Lily.
Look,
He was not
okay.
invited
I
here.
accounted for a little extra food on account for how many guys and how many extra servings they might want by their calorie intake.
He was
Look.
And
not.
how much activities we would have.
He
So,
was.
like, technically, that isn't actually truthful.
He's not
I'm sorry.
invited.
Lily.
He was never invited. And now he's going to ruin Kalila's spring break and potentially mine now.
I mean, he'll probably be hanging out with Tyroon a lot if he stays.
No, he's gonna try to be as close to Clue as possible.
So we just make Kalila busy.
No, we have to kick him out.
We have to kick him out.
Yeah.
How do we kick
No,
him out?
like
Can I call my would my brother listen to my mom if I told her to tell him to get the fuck out of here? No, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work.
You think it would be a very long shot? Because, like, what are you going to do? He has princely responsibilities that he must
Seriously.
attend to.
Yeah. Oh, God. We need to distract him. He's stupid. We just need to distract him. God.
The best distraction that we could possibly have, as Gabby pulls out the itinerary and points to the volleyball. What's
You
more
wanna-
involved than actively playing sports?
Kalila's in the tournament.
We could
Yes, and
cause an accident.
she's on one of the teams of 6, so I mean, he can be put on one of the other teams, so he can be put on the Parker, Tyroon, Dawn, Nina, Zephyr, Perdit team, or the Romi, Gabby, Cole, Anna, Ivan, Zena team.
Yeah, I don't want him on my team.
Oof.
Okay, so I put him on the team with Tyroon.
Mm,
No, we
Tyroon's gonna
politely
suck.
ask him to leave.
he's not gonna listen.
Not gonna
Politely.
listen.
He's not gonna listen. What if I-
we'll
What if I
politely
break his?
ask him.
What if I spike him in the face and break his nose?
Okay, so wait,
You can
asking
make
him
sure
to
that the
leave
volleyball you're
isn't
playing with has a little bit
the
of
plan, but just like
No, because
hospitalizing him is.
yeah, because he loves his face so much. He'll want
Look,
that
I
to
don't-
get
okay. I don't like the guy. I think he's kind of a bad person. But like, I'm not gonna condone violence.
He literally tried to kill me numerous times when we were children
He tried to kill Lily and I in
in the simulation chamber.
the simulation chamber when we were kids.
Mm-hmm. When he got his first
He's
axe,
a really bad murderer.
when he got his first axe, his first target was me. Chopped off 4 inches off of my hair. Siblings, Gayle. Siblings.
Yeah, okay. How's about I just like I could make him. I could.
Can you give
I
him
don't
some
know,
shitty
poison
tea?
him.
Yes! Yes! Just have him have
just give him the shit.
diarrhea all fucking day. For the rest of the week, honestly.
Well, I'd want to give it to him. Give it to him when we're out and about, so he has to shit in town, probably
One
an
of those,
hour
like-
away.
In one of those porta potty things.
Yeah, I don't have any. Yeah. Oh, actually, I forgot to roll for my prepared.
Oh, please tell me you have some diabolical teas on you.
10.
Fuck yes, you do.
All right.
Why would you
What if-
bring this spring break?
Maybe just
Okay,
the
well,
wrong,
luckily-
the wrong ratio. Like all of these are drinkable, but if you mix the wrong things together, then it's evil.
Yeah, this.
Too many sugar
Yeah,
free.
this with. I have a concoction. Well, I could make one that will put you on the toilet for the better part of 2 days.
Excellent. I'm gonna go over to Tyrone because Leo's not gonna accept a
Okay.
drink from me.
Do
so
we have,
Tyrone's going
like-
to be the drink passer.
Okay, so I think for this we'll probably need to do whiskey shots.
Yeah, it's just shots.
Yeah. You just gotta make sure you get the right shot
That's
to Leo,
It's risky.
because he's not taking an herbal tea. Look at that guy.
What if we just spike it with one of the drinks from Soul from the Stands over there? No, we don't want them to get sued.
Yeah.
Would he sue someone
Yes.
on Earth?
Yeah. He would probably
Does the legal
try.
system go that far?
He probably would try.
Huh. Okay.
Yeah.
Would Tyrone poison
Does
him?
he have a water bottle that we could just put it into while we're playing volleyball? Get him to do
Does
volleyball,
he?
and then he has to do he has to leave halfway through because he's like,
Yeah.
oops, nope, gotta poop.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. How about that? Yes? Gayle?
Sure.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. We'll poison him at volleyball. Okay. Break.
We'll poison him
How are we supposed to be poisoned? Volleyball?
Very carefully.
very carefully.
Who's talking?
Keep up.
Gabby looks very concerned.
Gabby, yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Okay, Gabby, you're telling me that you're not willing to kick out a guy who an uninvited guest.
Who also
He's going
is
to cause emotional distress to someone on the multiple people on this trip.
Look, if you're not willing to do it,
He didn't pay
I'll poison him.
he
the
didn't.
Airbnb.
Yeah, he didn't chip
He
in.
didn't pay. No.
I could also talk to him
He's not gonna-
into paying and or
we don't want him to
We don't
pay.
want him to
What the
pay.
fuck?
We don't want him
We
to
want him to
stay.
leave.
I can
Cool.
ask him if he wants to leave then.
He's Kalila's ex-fiance. No, we don't ask him, tell
He's
him.
not going to leave if we tell him. We are poisoning. Not poisoning. We're giving him tea. We're giving him tea.
Literally, just go and ask him if he needs a ride back to his spaceship so we can get off world.
You can try.
And if he says no,
Then
then ask him where we can drop him off. And if he says he's coming back with us, just say, "Oh no, we can't."
Okay. Let's that.
As
Or we're
Dawn-
poisoning him.
There's really only two options.
There's only two options here.
Come on, Gabby.
I give you my blessing of giving him tea. I'm just saying, I'm totally okay with that. I'm just letting you know.
If you want, I can do it. If you, don't want
Try.
to
Let me
do
just
it.
try first, okay?
Okay, go ask him. Go ask him. Be my guest.
Okay.
'Kay.
Wonderful.
'Kay.
All right.
As people start to get off of the stands and the seats to walk over to the volleyball field that they have, Dawn leading the charge, dragging slightly reluctant Iris behind her as she's trying to hold on to whatever sun hat she has on her head. You see Gabby fall into step with Leo and also her brother Ventus up ahead. And she's kind of lightly chatting with him, and Leo's nodding, and he kind of waves his hand in what you see as something dismissive. And Gabby's scratches her head. But she eventually, after they get to the volleyball field and Dawn is trying to pick out which teams are facing first, Gabby comes back over.
he said he understands about staying and that he doesn't want to crush our crash our party entirely, and that he's just here really for the day to say hi and don't worry about him.
No, he's fucking lying out of his ass.
We won't know until he stays or doesn't.
He's getting tea. He's getting tea. Where are the water bottles at, Gabby? Where are the water bottles at?
You see,
actually, it's a brown concoction, so Gatorade would work best.
Oh, like opaque bottles? Yeah.
Yeah, we need some like opaque bottle.
Yeah.
Does he have a Stanley?
Yeah, I do Stanley.
Not us trying to like kill my brother.
No, we're trying
we're
to
not
put him
trying
on
to
the
kill.
trying to put his ass in the toilet.
Dawn is like doing something on the volleyball field. Okay, well, yeah, Leo, like I can add you on team. I'm just gonna move him around just a smidge. So you'll be on the second team. I'm just gonna move Tyrone over to team 1 just to balance everything out a little bit.
Wait, I think I was on
Wait,
team 1.
whose team? Wait a minute.
Ooh.
Whose team is
Am I on team 1?
Can we save Kalila?
Can Leo?
That's all I care about
Leo
right now.
cannot be
That's what
on
we
any
care
of our
about.
teams.
I don't. Hold on, I need to read my list. Team 1 is Lily, Ventus, Christian, Ronnie, Kalila, Ross, Tyrone.
Okay.
So Lily,
Okay,
you
that's
have
fine.
Kalila
Oh
and
fuck,
Tyrone.
mine team 2.
I think Leo's team does not have any of the main players. No.
Okay, cool.
Team B does not have any of
Yep.
the main players.
Cool. We'll just slap
But
him
it
on
does
there.
have Leo now.
Perfect.
Yep.
Okay.
Fine then. We can do that.
Yeah, it's fine then.
We're destroying
Leo
him.
kind of shrugs. It's like whatever, and Tyrone kind of like pats Kalila on the back a little bit as team 1 and team 2 take the opposite sides of the volleyball court.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah.
Team 1 does have an extra person, so they kind of do an extra rotation of someone, but you got
Gayle
two
passes
teams.
a small vial to Lily.
I take it,
Just use,
and then
just use this.
I'll not put it immediately into a water bottle because I don't want some random person to pick it up. So I'm just gonna hold on to it.
Just hold.
I'm gonna put it. I like have my sweater, or whatever, and I take off my sweater, whatever, and I like tuck it into that. So and that's off to the side. So yeah, it's gonna be there for now.
Delightful. For volleyball,
Mhm.
could I have a physical check from Lily?
Absolutely. 10.
Nice.
Yeah. Yep. Set it. Serve.
Never mind, not that one. Team 1 of Lily, Kalila, and Tyrone plus the description Ronnie and Ross.
Oh, all the
Fucking-
sporty people.
Oh yeah, that team's fucking loaded. What the fuck?
Okay, I tried. I tried my best. If anything, I could have kept Tyrone and
No,
Leo on
this is just
team.
this is us talking to Dawn.
Yeah.
Like this is like
Oh.
Gayle and Romi with Dawn.
Yeah. Rami
I
looks
tried
over at
to
Dawn and is
keep
like,
you guys
Are you
exactly
fucking kidding me? How's anyone supposed to beat them?
I'm on team B. What do you want me to do?
Well, Nina's also sporty, so if whoever Nina's team she's on, then she's gonna carry.
Like there's Parker and Nina
Yeah.
and Leo and they're all pretty
Yeah, those are
sporty.
sporty.
Those are the sport. I tried to get everyone sporty people, or Dawn did. Anyways, who made this roster. But throughout some of the serves, Leo is like thumbsing up like Kalila if she did something good, as well
No.
as other teammates.
oh my god, he's so stupid.
Leo is also like very much like, "Whoo, yeah," like whenever he does something good. But the game goes to team 1 or team A, I don't know.
Yeah.
As team C and D head in after. Team C is Keegan, Robbie, Gayle, Hawthorne, Peter, Canru, and Iris. And then team D is Rami, Gabby, Cole, Anna, Ivan, and Zena.
All right, the nerds. It's still
How
equally
do I
balanced.
potentially have an advantage? What the
I
fuck?
look at Anna and I'm like,
First, I'd like to say I'm sorry for this team.
There's also Cole, and Ivan's not too bad.
I would like to apologize for a majority of this team.
I had to give Gayle and Hawthorne like on the same team as like probably not the best at this.
It's just the two nerdy teams facing each other, so it's equally
Yeah.
balanced.
Whew, don't worry about it.
Oh god.
Gail tells everyone, well,
Give me
the goal here
opposed
is to
physical
have fun.
rolls, please.
Physical
Physical?
checks. Yep.
Yeah.
Physical.
And there's
Get a -1
advantages
bonus.
if you haven't used them.
For Romi versus Gale's team.
Even with advantage, it's a 6.
Ooh.
I got a 7.
Roll 3 threes. You ass.
Wow.
I didn't even use advantage.
Shit.
8 minus 1.
Go.
All right. Gail manages to. I think Romi steps out of bounds, and that's.
Romi's also
the
fucking sunburnt. She's
The
not-
real thing
like,
is that
hurt.
Robbie has to like sub out halfway through the game.
Oh my god.
It hurts
Oh, my
too
arm.
much.
No, I'm fine. I've got a rash guard on.
When you set the ball, it like fucking burns your arm, so you're like, oh.
Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die on beach day.
Oh my god, please, Romy, just step out. I can give you.
No, I got
I
it.
have some stuff for. I have some
Gayle,
stuff for
I got
Burns.
it.
Okay, fine. Okay, I'm gonna kick your butt though.
No, you're not.
Well, yeah, I've got my elite team of me and Hawthorne and. Okay, it's not elite, but like, we work hard.
You have Keegan and Robbie.
Yeah.
Like, they're pretty good.
They're mostly carrying Gail.
Andrew probably isn't bad.
They've gotta be.
They're
Oh
carrying.
yeah, no, they're carrying her. They're carrying Gail's ass.
Mhm. All goods. And just for shits and giggles, 2 and 4 are going to play each other, which is just Leo's team versus
Romi.
Romy.
I like lean over to her. I'm like, please spike him in the face, break his nose, please. Please.
Lily, I'm gonna try.
I
I'm
fucking
gonna
believe
try.
in you.
My arms are on fire.
I believe in you.
Okay.
Everything hurts.
Listen.
You need to do that.
One of them,
Look, if you can do that,
yeah. One of
then
them
we
just
can
needs to
walk-
set the ball. Just set the ball and then go in for the spike, and that's it.
if you can get them bloody, then we can easily get them to take them. We can easily get them to take the laxative.
Yeah. Okay. You're gonna do great. You're gonna do great.
Yeah, it was an 8, Claire. For physical for that.
Hurrah!
Okay.
What?
An 8.
It was an 8.
Ooh.
Romi's like, no, we got this, guys. We got this. Everything hurts.
Doesn't
Gonna
work,
be
but like,
okay.
does Romi like smack her face really hard with the sunburn, and now her entire body just hurts? Because it's like,
We'll give you a choice.
yeah.
Okay.
Either your team wins, but you are so physically drained and burnt out as crap and like bruised up all the arms that you are going to be out for activities until probably the day after next. Like today's
Oof.
Monday, so like Wednesday, you'd be out most of Tuesday.
Oof.
Ouch.
Or you
Scheduled for
lose,
Tuesday.
but maybe you get the he who must not be named in the face.
Oh.
Mm.
What's Tuesday?
Nothing's really scheduled on Tuesday. Is it the pier or
Everything is scheduled on Tuesday. Hold on.
Is it all scheduled on Tuesday? I thought.
I need to find the thing.
Okay.
No, the game was
I
that game
tried
was
to
scheduled for the final day.
Jet
I
ski,
knew that.
snorkel, frisbee. So a lot of beachy stuff.
Holy shit!
Jet
Okay,
ski,
yeah, we'll
snorkel,
lose.
frisbee. So
Yeah.
it's like multiple.
Spike 'em in the
activities,
face.
So people want to do different things.
Yeah. Spike him in the
We'll
face.
lose.
Yeah. Spike him in the
Well,
face, and we're
jet
good.
ski.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now then, what you all been waiting for?
Rami, your
playing
arms
fucking
hurt so
libero.
bad, but somehow you set up the ball for Cole to just wail on it.
Yes.
And it goes in right into the arms and then into the face and up. So the point goes on. You don't know how that point ends during it, but Leo does start to have a very bruised nose at that point.
Good.
All right, now
God
then,
damn.
you have to triage him.
Go.
Yeah.
I mean, I have to triage him. He's not
Yeah,
gonna
give him a bottle of water.
He's not
and
gonna offer
fucking-
any. He's not gonna accept anything from me.
Fine then, I'll fucking do it.
He's not gonna
Jesus
do that from
Christ.
you. Tyrone. Give him this, and it's the water bottle. Tyrone, give him this.
The grody Gatorade.
This looks very suspicious.
That's why it's an opaque bottle. It's not gonna kill him. It's not gonna.
Should I drink this?
No. You should not drink this. Please.
How about you drink it?
No,
You should
no,
drink it.
no. He needs to drink it so that he can get the fuck out of here and not ruin everyone's spring break.
Roll to convince someone.
Okay. Actually, I'm gonna use my advantage just to see if I can just get a slightly higher number. Yes, a 6 and a 4, 10.
Oh, yay.
Because I was at a 4 and a 4. I was like, So can I just bat my eyelashes at him like, please, please.
A boyfriend bonus, yeah.
Yeah, boyfriend bonus.
Yeah. That's what you gotta do.
This isn't going to actually do anything harmful.
It's not gonna kill him. It's just gonna make him go to the bathroom.
Leo just shakes his head with a sigh. Not Leo. Tyrone shakes his head with a sigh and takes the bottle. Okay, fine.
Yes.
And brings it over to Leo, who takes it gladly and puts it over his nose.
Oh, he's so stupid. I love it.
God damn, this is fucking hilarious.
God, he's such
Drink
an idiot.
He needs.
Iconic.
Next team up is 1 versus 3, which is Lily's team versus Gale's team.
Ugh, all right.
Gayle, the captain of the squad, brushes the sweat off her brow.
I look.
All right.
I like look over Gayle, just straight over her head, and I look at Robbie, and I'm like, I'm sorry, but your ass is gonna get kicked.
Let's see those physical rolls. Let's go. Let's see.
All right. Last one.
That's what I saved the advantage for, by the way.
I'm going to use my last advantage here. Oh, so much better. 11.
Fuck. 5.
Oh.
That's with advantage, by the way.
Ooh.
Ooh, man.
Yeah.
You see like this perfect combo between like Lily and then Kalila like spiking the ball over Tyrone and Christian going ham. You really were stacked. You have Ventus going hard. The only one who's like there is just Ross. Like talking about like he's just like he hates hitting the ball. You the only points you really win are off of Ross, unfortunately.
bring a
But
book?
your team does come victorious. Your Kalila, Tyrone, you are like high-fiving, and Leo's like, "Good job, guys." And Kalila turns to him. Why are you even here? I don't get it. I really don't get it. Because this is where I am. And even though your friends are here, you were not originally in the invitation chain, and I understand, but I really am uncomfortable with you being here because, and he's like, I mean, we were still friends at the time. You said we could still get to that point. Yeah, but not now.
Dude,
Not now.
you're making her uncomfortable. Leave.
I'm trying to be friends. I'm sorry that I want to still have some relationship with you. Yeah, well, not when a new boyfriend. And Kalila grabs a hold of Tyrone's hand.